Well, hello there, Cancer. Welcome to Private Readings. I am Lady J, and I'm here to talk to you about April. April's going to have 5 weeks, which means it'll have 5 columns and 3 rows as per usual. But yeah, it's going to be a little bit longer with all the 5 different readings. So yes, we are going to do the overview today, and we're going to go ahead and go in deep on the very first week, as we like to do on the overview. Let's do a couple of different things first. Number one, I'm home. Yes, I'm so excited to be home. And I'm thrilled to be in my own bed, so that's always nice. I'm going to go ahead and light this candle, right? We want to get the good jujus going on, get the good energy flowing. So here we go. This is actually a candle from last month. I think it's kind of neat that it's still working. We have the tobacco and patchouli oil. Very nice. It smells good. Highly recommended. And of course, doing something a little bit different this month. We're going to try having a mystery card. So I have this really cool deck. It's a tarot deck that's specifically pirate themed. And it's so cool. I really like it so much. And I'm probably going to use it more next month in May. But for now, I want to just introduce it by having a mystery card. Okay? So it'll be the last card we read at the very end of the reading. All right? So let's go ahead and pick our mystery card. All right. Before we do anything else, we'll pick that mystery card. What do you need, Cancer? What is the message for you this week? This will change from week to week. So yeah, we're going to take this one. I'm going to put it right there. All right. We're going to hold it there. We're going to save it there. We're going to keep it there for when we get to the end of the meeting, end of the reading. All right. So, like that. Now we also are going to grab our guiding card for the month, right? All of these are pre-programmed decks for you, so we're going to go ahead and get that pre-programmed message for you from this beautiful deck. What is your guiding message for the month of April for Cancer? That's the one. All right. So we'll go ahead and set these aside as well. What do we get? Celestial. Ooh, very nice. Celestial. So if you, Cancer, are not a person who looks at the moon or the stars very much, this is a genuine push to maybe go out there and look at those guys. It's beautiful. It's super nice to look at them. One thing I can tell you about my experience when I look at stars is that I realize just how small my problems are and how little it means to the cosmos, right? So it's nice to really see where we fit in, as well as how much our problems become very small. And that can be very helpful. All right, so we're going to set that card right there. And I have a couple of messages for you that I really need to send to you this way. The first message for all 12 signs is all about how we need to put people over things and to stop considering our stuff more so than we consider our friends, family, and other folks, right? So it's about purging and releasing stuff that we no longer need. And it's like spring cleaning, if you want to call it that, and just get after it, because it's a really good time to do it, and it will be nice to all the space that you'll have. You'll be more comfortable having company over. All those kinds of things are genuinely possible and probable in this moment. So I'm making that wonderful suggestion to you that it would be a freeing experience for you if you were to release things you don't need anymore. All right. The other message is that we did a lot of work already in the last couple of months. One was to focus in on the fact that we were staying in our bubble, right? We're staying clear about who we are, what we're doing, and what matters to us and what affects us personally. Then we were going to go ahead the next month. We were looking out, we were listening up and listening to what else is going on out in the universe, so that we weren't ignorant to what's going on outside. Very smart. Love that. Now we're going to reach across. We're going to go ahead and talk to our neighbors. We're going to be a part of with our neighbors. It could be as simple as doing them a little solid favor by putting out the bringing in their trash cans, little small things, you know, go over and help them carry that couch that you see them stumbling around with. Small, It doesn't have to be a big deal, and you don't want to get into big, drawn-out conversations, but you want to reach across and create a little community, all right? And that's the most important part about what's going on with those messages. Very exciting. All right, so let us go and get into the reading, all right? So here we are. This is the deck we will use, and yes. So here we go. We're going to have the 5 cards, one for each week. The first row is, of course, where we are. And the second row is going to be what's blocking us. And the third row is going to be our solution. So very cool. I love this deck. It's very beautiful. It is the Ethereal Visions Illuminated Tarot deck, right? Illuminated. Oh my goodness. Me and my words. My goodness. So very cool. Excellent. Now we've got all the cards we need for this month. Ta-da. Excellent. Let's talk now. We're going to go, this is going to be the week of March 30th through the April 5th. We'll go in deep on this week at the end of this reading, okay? But we're going to do the overview first, so we might be a little brief on some of these cards. Don't be worried. I'll come back to them and we'll go in depth, all right? Cool. So let's talk now about the 2 of Cups. Haha. Cancer, are you getting in a relationship? Are you having a partnership situation this month, this week of this month? It looks like you may be having a partnership relationship situation. So if you aren't in a relationship, you're probably getting in one. And if you are in a relationship, there could be a little snafu, or it could be something that goes on. It doesn't have to be a negativity thing. It could be just one of those regrouping and re-understanding that, hey, I'm in a relationship, ta-da, moments. So let's be cool and see what's coming up in the Strength card comes up in the blocked apartment. So when it's blocked, the Strength card is always about conquering our limiting beliefs. And so if particularly this week we find that we are not conquering our limiting beliefs and our limiting beliefs are mastering us, then we are going to have to come out extra strong to realize this is a bunch of BS. If we're feeling limited in any way, it's a bunch of BS and we need to get out of it, okay? So let's look at that more closely when we go in deep. At least we're getting that one out of the way for now, right? Get it out of the way for right now, all right? And your solution, you're going to use all the tools at your disposal and you're going to work it out and come out smelling like a rose. I love that. This is about you really putting yourself to work, using all of your tools, and working out the relationship situation anyway. So even with limiting beliefs holding you back, you're not listening. I'm so proud of you. Good for you, Cancer. Yes, good for you. Well done. All right. The next week over is going to be the 6th through the 12th of April. And we see the Page of Cups. New information about your love, your new person or your old person. Not to say that they're old, but to say that they're current, shall we say, your current relationship. If you have a current relationship, you're going to learn new things about them. Or your new relationship, you're going to learn new things about them. And I want you to pay attention to the information you get. It will help you. It will help you be a better person within the relationship, all right? This is an area where you're blocked. There's this part of you that wants to let somebody else go or release somebody else. For some of you, it will be the individual that you're in a new relationship with, okay? For some of you. But for most of you, it's going to be somebody else that you're like, okay, I got a buddy who's going to be a problem and I'm going to let them go because they're going to be a real problem within this relationship. Now that I've learned this new thing about my person, I don't want this person around my person. And it will be a way of creating peace in the relationship that you want to nurture. So you're going to try but you're going to be blocked from getting rid of them. Sorry. But you will be able to take your ideas and carry them out. You'll be able to carry out most of your ideas. Maybe you'll carry your person away from this stuff, this person. And hey, instead of hanging out with those guys, why don't we go over here? you'll have a better idea on what to do instead of hanging out with those people who would be problematic anyway. So it gives you a little extra time to work out getting rid of that. So that's good news. I like that. We want you to be able to do what you need to do, but we also want you to do it in the right way. All right? Cool. So this card here, we're talking about the 13th through the 19th. Very nice. There's a gift of finance coming your way. That is wonderful. You have new money coming your way. This could be an overpaid bill, could be extra money that you weren't expecting, which is nice. You could find 40 bucks on the ground. Nice. Or it could be like, you know, you get a raise at work as well. So whatever this is, it's a financial benefit coming your way, and you're going to really enjoy it. I think it's going to be very helpful to you. Be aware that the Three of Pentacles is here blocking you, showing that there isn't anyone really talking about you right now for another job. So if you get a raise at work, stay where you are. Don't get excited about the prospects of, what if I hustle and do this other thing? And like, no, 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 no. Right now, you are where you are. You got what you got, and don't worry about it, okay? If you try for anything else right now, there's not going to be more money, okay? So you're blocked from other job opportunities right now. But you have the Three of Cups, showing that you are indeed in a position to celebrate. Celebrate, get together with friends, and celebrate your win, okay? And if you just found 40 bucks, you don't have to tell anybody you found 40 bucks. You can just enjoy it, all right? It's a good time to get together with friends. Nice. Enjoy the party, all right? This card here is talking about the 20th through the 26th. 10 of Swords. You are being put in charge of something. You are going to be the person who is given the most control over the situation. This is a cautionary tale kind of card. It really wants you to pay attention to what kind of boss you're being. Are you being a good boss, or are you being a bad boss? If you're a good boss, then everybody is good with you, and they'll die for you. And then in that case, that's them. On the other hand, if you're a bad boss, this could be you. So you need to be careful and pay attention to how you're handling your power in this week. Okay, so you want to be a good person. You want to make sure that other people are feeling heard and appreciated and all that good stuff. It's an excellent situation. Now, with all this stress from work coming your way, the Lovers is blocking you. So if you're in a relationship, it's going to be problematic while you're going through the stressful stuff over here at work. So whatever you've been put in charge of, it's putting a damper on your interest in being in a relationship right now. Or it's definitely dominating your mind, so that this is going to keep you from keeping your mind on this situation, right? This will distract you from what you need to be paying attention to. So it's better for you, truly, for the sake of the job, to just take a night off, right? Take a week off from your new relationship, or just let them know, hey, I'm really busy at work. I'm gonna text you here and there, but I'm not gonna get too crazy about it. And I'm not mad. I'm not upset. I'm just really focused on the job right now. It's really about, the Hierophant is showing up to say it's really about staying organized and clear and careful, so that maybe you can be like, you say, like, hey, these are my hours at work, and I'm really focused on work when I'm at work. I might be able to send you a text during lunch, and I might be able to send you a text. I might remember to send you a text before I leave. But really, all the in-between stuff, I don't have time, okay? I'm going to be super busy, and create a structure, create a pathway with your lover that says, hey, I love you, I care for you, but I don't have a lot of chitter-chatter time in my day. So it doesn't mean that I don't love you if I'm not writing to you and texting you every 5 minutes. It means that I'm quite busy being overwhelmed by my job. That's it. So that's good. I think the structure will help you create something that will actually have a lasting impact, and that person will learn to respect your boundaries in that situation without taking it personally, right? That's the goal. Excellent. So now we have the 27th of May, 27th of April through May 3rd. And we are looking at the Five of Swords. Five of Swords is always about taking back your power in a situation, taking back responsibility for something that you let somebody else do. You're like, here, you do it. Like over here, you're saying, hey, I'm going to be a good boss. Here, you do it. Take responsibility for the situation. But they're too slow. They're not accurate. It's a mess. And you're feeling like, OMG. And it's all bad. Okay? So, paying attention to that is important. Yeah, it's important that you understand what that is. And it's a lot. So you'll have to take it back and say, okay, cool, thanks. You need to go work over there with somebody else right now. Thanks. Who's standing in your way? There will be an emotionally based male energy person. This might be the person you delegated something to. And or somebody who comes to work and they're like, hey man, I got all these emotional problems right now. I got my girlfriend's broken up with me. My baby's doing this, blah, blah, blah. You know, lots of drama. This person is bringing drama to work today, this week, and it's going to be a real problem. They might be showing up late. They might be not able to interact properly because they're just so full of the yada, yada, yadas right now. There's so much talking about all that. You're like, dude, leave that stuff at the door. And you may have to have that conversation with that person because right now they're blocking you completely from being able to get things done because their drama is so much. You're like, wow, okay. I'm a good friend to you, but we're going to have a beer after work, okay? Do that. Explain to that person that, hey, this is work time, and I need you to focus in on the work, and we'll have a beer after work, okay? And you'll tell me all about it, but not now, okay? Because it's too much. So, yeah, your solution is judgment. Using your good judgment, making good boundaries with this person is going to be awesome. I think that's going to be the absolute answer for this situation. Well done. I love that. Perfect. All right, so we're going to go ahead and save these cards as we like to do. And we'll, of course, use them in the coming readings after this one for next week and the week after, right? So, yeah, we're totally going to use these cards. They'll come back. You'll remember them. Ta-da! All right. So, let's see what we have here. We have these cards. We're going to go ahead. This is for the first week of April, which is, of course, March 30th through the 5th. We're going to add some cards right now. Ooh, things are changing a little bit. Alrighty, let's see what we have. Ma. Okay, ma. Excellent. So we have the Two of Cups. We were talking about a potential relationship. Cancer, if you're in a relationship, your relationship is getting more interesting and it's at issue this week. So pay attention to what your partner's saying. It'll help. For my singles, you're going to get in a relationship this week, and it's going to be super fun for you. Excellent. Because your wishes are being fulfilled. Whether you're married or not, your wishes are being fulfilled, okay? This is super cool. You are getting things going on that you've been wanting and appreciating, and exciting new things are happening. Not to mention, there's new information about ways to make more money coming your way. Yes. Excellent, Cancer. I love that for you. This is going to be so great. Excellent. All right. Now remember those limiting beliefs that are getting in the way. Oh my God, I couldn't possibly do a job that good. Oh my gosh. So don't let this rain on your parade, all right? It can be background chatter, but it doesn't have to be in the forefront, and you shouldn't stop yourself from having a good time or moving forward with the job opportunity, all right? Now the Nine of Wands says standing up for who you are and everything you are about you may be more difficult than you think this particular week, but based on what I'm seeing over here, you're not really being challenged based on who you are, okay? So don't get all up in yourself, in your head with your limiting beliefs, telling people that I have to defend myself, because you don't. They love you exactly as you are. Not like, oh, but what about that? And why do you braid your hair like that? And whatever that nonsense is, it's all in your head. Shh. Let it go. Oh, I say that, and then of course the Death card shows up in the blocked up position, saying you aren't in a position to release most things. So try physical stuff, a way of thinking, a relationship, situation, or even a job. You're not in a position to release anything right now, but temper yourself, okay? Give yourself a little bit of a break, because you're getting in a situation where things can get really hectic, all right? And I don't want you to be too hectic, all right? Because our solution is fantastic. Watch. So you have the magician showing you're going to make everything happen the way you want it to. You're going to break out all your tools and get all kinds of busy and make everything just as you need it to be. Yes. Perfect. Love it. Do it. Wonderful. Especially when you have all this relationship stuff happening and your wishes are being fulfilled. Yes. Make it happen. The Tower. Things are falling together. There is no way you could have the magician and the Nine of Cups and not have things falling together in a positive fashion, all right? So whatever all these blockages are, they're just a bunch of BS in your noggin, okay? Relax. Let things fall together for you, okay? And when you need help, ask for help. Rally the troops. Get that Five of Wands going. You're going to rally the troops and get people helping you do what you need to do, because they can help you and they will help you, all right? It's going to be beautiful, all right? Huzzah! I love that for you. Let's go ahead and get you a message from the Cosmic Oracle, all right? You need a little message from there. That will help. What is going on for Cancer? Right there, that one. All right. So do this. What is going on here? Be authentic. Everything else is just exhausting. Ha! Perfect. Like we said with the Nine of Wands here, be authentic. Be your true self. Anything else will be so exhausting. So as you get into a new relationship, be your true self. Don't pretend to be a jock if you're not a jock. Don't pretend to be a chef if you're not a chef. Don't pretend to be anything you're not. It won't work, and it'll come back to haunt you, okay? So just be your whole glorious, awesome, beautiful self, all right? Because Cancer, you are. You're awesome, beautiful, and amazing. You need to stay that self, because if you're not you, who's going to be you, okay? Yeeks. You need a pocket full of rocks. Let's get you a pocket full of rocks, all right? All right. What do we got? We have black amethyst, or black, we have black, black obsidian, there we go. We have smoky quartz, and we have carnelian. Fantastic. So, black obsidian is all about keeping the negativity away, and it basically sucks up negativity. So, it can also work on the basis of, you know, the negativity is between your ears. I would definitely carry it around to keep the negativity in your ears down to a dull roar, especially this week for you. Thank you very much. Smoky quartz is about getting rid of things you don't need. You know, what is it you're trying to release? Haha. Negative thinking, for one, especially about yourself. So yeah, right now you really are in a good position to take good care of yourself, okay? And we have the carnelian, which is a second chakra stone, which is all about creative solutions to every little problem, okay? So you have a wonderful potential to solve every little problem in front of you with creative solutions, all right? Very nice. I love that for you. So I'm going to set these stones down right here. Ta-da! And we're now going to go look at the mystery card. Promised you we'd look at it. Ooh, the sun. Fantastic. The sun is always in reference to new things happening, new opportunities, not having all the answers, and having to say, I don't know once in a while. And when you're in a new relationship, what happens? I don't know. You don't have all the answers to who they are, or what's going on, what their preferences are. So you get to ask questions. Maybe not all in one night. Try and give them a break a little bit. Don't make it too much like a job interview. But, you know, tell them a story about yourself and see how they respond. It's good. It's wonderful. It's an opportunity for you to explore and be open and learn new things. You don't have to have all the answers all the time, and you probably won't this week. But the more you appreciate the opportunity to not have the answers, the better at it you'll get. The better you'll get at asking the questions and being new to the situation and being open to learning about who they are and what makes them tick. All right? This is very fun. I like that very much for you. Nice. All right. So if you don't want to carry these rocks, you don't have to. But if you do want to carry them, it would be great if you would comment below and let me know how it worked out for you. If you like the reading, go ahead and comment below. Let me know what you think. And if you didn't like it, you can also comment below and let me know what you think. If you want to carry something else, that's totally great. Go ahead and do that. Let me know what you're carrying. I'm super excited about that stuff. We'll have a conversation. It'll be awesome. And we'll do some interaction. It'll be nice. If you haven't liked, shared, or subscribed to my channel yet, it would really help the little channel grow. And by all means, I'm into it and I appreciate it all so much. It's completely free. There's no charge to do anything about this channel as far as liking it or sharing it or subscribing. It's all free. So I thank you so much for being here, and we will talk next week about the 6th through the 12th of April. Thank you for being here. We'll see you next week.